What is up, guys? It's Buckshot here, playing F1 2016, and today is the first upload of my F1 career mode. I'm going to plan to shoot this series at least once a week on Sundays or Mondays. It might change if I feel like doing more races than once a week. It could be any day out of the week, but at least Sunday or Monday, one of those 2 days, depends on when I get it uploaded, because probably going to do it Sunday night, so I might get it out Sunday night, or it'll be early Monday morning. But yeah, that's the plan. I signed on with Haas Motorsports as we get a look at the track layout here. First race, I'm going to go through all this pre-race stuff just to show off how good this game is, because it is beautiful. But yeah, at least one video a week. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, all that mess. I'm going to also be posting not just Formula 1 videos, of career mode videos. I'm going to be doing challenge videos like worst to first, stuff like that. That's going to be really any time. Don't really have a schedule for that yet. Comment below if you have a challenge that you would like me to do. So we get a look at the just the pre-race here. It's just incredible. That's what lured me into this game. It's beautiful, all the pre-race prep. I didn't have the sound on because I figured that'd be a little bit too much with me talking over, but we get a look at Kimi Räikkönen here. Australian Grand Prix, you know, it's a fun track to race at. It's one of my favorite. It's got a lot of rhythm sections, which, you know, I like a lot. It's fun to drive on. Got a little bit of everything in it. It's got close racing with the barrier, so chances for some big accidents are always there. Maybe a safety car. Yeah, so as we get this race almost started, just remember, like, comment, subscribe. I'll be starting. I had a good qualifying spot. I didn't qualify. I didn't record the qualifying because I didn't think that was too important. But if you guys would like to see the qualifying, put that in the comments and let me know if that's something you would like to see, if you'd be interested in, as we get another good shot of the track here with the rain. So obviously it's going to be slippery. You see me, my car, getting ready, Haas Motorsports. Let's get ready to start this race. Here we go. At the start, about to get the green lights. Let's go, green, green, green. Gonna get a good start. Take a look to the right. We got Valtteri Bottas on the right side. Dive it in deep. Oh, it's gonna stack up. Contact on my left side. Contact on the right. I shoot to the outside and we get up into fourth. A great jump up to fourth to the start. Really incredible. We didn't get in an accident there. That was tight, especially with the rain. Vettel's behind us. Hamilton's in front. I believe, yep, Verstappen is in second as we get a good run right up here onto the gearbox of Hamilton. And it's going to be tight. I got to be careful here. Can't slide too much in this rain because it is very slippery. Almost shoot up next to the wall. It is. Cars darting all over the place as I get off into the grass and I recover. That was almost a big incident for me. I do have simulation damage on, so I cannot afford to make a mistake because I'm not going to be using flashbacks. And here we are later. This is lap 2, a little bit later, as we see Hamilton making an aggressive move to the outside of Verstappen. And Verstappen holds him off. Hamilton can't complete the pass. I get a good run on Hamilton, almost make contact, go to the inside, and I take the spot away from Hamilton. We move up into third. I'm still darting all over the place. It is very slippery out here. The rain is coming down. You can see it's hard to see. Getting the rooster tail up from Verstappen, as we are on him tight as well now too. Nico Rosberg has checked out. He is in the lead. As we go looking to the outside, can't quite have it. Now, tight on his gearbox as we go through the next to final corner. Sending myself up to get a good run off. I get a little bit loose, and Verstappen just has that straight line speed as he comes up off the top. Rosberg with the fastest lap. Obviously, he just checked out at the beginning of this race. He just put a flyer lap as here we go. Down to the inside. We get a good run on Verstappen. Can we clear? He fights back on the outside, and we clear him. What a move to the inside. As you see here, there, it will be back to dry soon. Now this is lap.
Rosberg's in first place.
Nico Rosberg still in first. This is coming on to lap 5 here. Skipping all around a little bit just so we don't have to show the full race. That'd be a little bit too much. Hamilton with the fastest lap that time. That means that he is coming from behind. He's in third, so he's going to be out. And Max Verstappen is out of the race. Let's see what happened there. He's coming down the front stretch, down the start-finish line, and he just pulls off. That's weird. Don't know what happened here. Maybe a suspension failure. Who knows? But that was definitely odd. Here we go, lap 9 now. So we're about to pit, I believe. Yes, we are about to pit. Gonna change our tires here. Gonna get a good run. Trying to make as much as we can before the pit stops. Hamilton is close behind us.
DRS has been enabled.
DRS is enabled, as you see, but unfortunately we're not going to get to use it right away. Wouldn't get to anyway because we're not a second behind, but Hamilton looks like he's actually putting behind us, so we got to get a good run here to try to gap him. I believe that is Rosberg in the pits as well, so it's a good chance for us to see how good our pit stop is compared to theirs. Yes, that is Rosberg in front. They're going to have a quick turnaround with Hamilton and Rosberg coming in at the same time. Here we come down into the pits, looking for a good stop. Come in, and we put on the softs, and that was quick. Going to get dry.
Only one stop to go. One stop left in this strategy.
One stop left if we stick to the current strategy.
Roman has just crossed into
Grosjean is going into the pit, so our teammate is on the same strategy as us. Believe everybody has softs now. I think Daniel Ricciardo is in the lead.
Okay, here's who we're really fighting today. Vettel and Grosjean.
So they want us to really race against Vettel and Grosjean, but the speed that I've shown, I think that I can compete with the Mercedes. We were in front of them before pit stops, or in front of Hamilton, which we still are in front of him, I guess. We actually gapped him a good bit. I don't know if he had a problem. Oh, that was tight. That was close. But I don't know if he had a problem getting out of the pits or what, but we actually put a decent gap on him. And here we go. Look at this. The safety car came out, so I couldn't figure out what it was, so I actually kind of just simulated through all that. Fast forward it so we didn't have to do the boringness of staying behind the pace car, of the safety car. I looked to find out what it was, but couldn't find it out. As we get the green flag. Green flag coming out. This is a good opportunity for me to stay on Rosberg, see if we have the speed. Yeah, I wanted to show what happened for the safety car, but I cycled through every car. I just couldn't find it, so that was weird. Don't know what that was for, but well, what are you going to do? As everyone around us is on softs, as you can see, we're on second. Daniel Ricciardo came into the pits. And we're going to see how tight we can stay up on Rosberg here. I don't know if my car is ready yet, to be honest. I don't know if we have the speed, but we're going to do our best. As you can see, I'm pulling away. He's getting off the corners a lot better, but I think I do have the better cornering. As here we go, lap 19, 10 laps to go, and we're catching up on Rosberg. We're going to pit this lap.
Box.
As you hear the engineer, we are going to pit this lap close to a corner cutting there, but I ended up being all right. We're going to come in and put super softs on to try to make an aggressive run to the end, drive it as hard as we can. I don't know if these guys in front of me are going to do it. As you see me, I'm just pulling up. And Rosberg is almost hit the wall right there. That was close. I'm really trying to close this gap. I'm getting all I can out of these tires because obviously not going to need them more coming into the pits. You're supposed to get all you can before and after pit stops, so a couple laps after. That's what I did. Being aggressive coming into the pits here, getting it low down. Make sure I don't get speeding. That would be deadly right now. Hamilton looks like he's following the same strategy as me all race. I'm coming in, looking for a good pit stop now. Good pit stop to get us out in front of Hamilton. Super softs go on, softs come off. As we looks like we keep about the same gap over Hamilton, we're going to come out in P5. P5, it's in Rich. I got to turn it off now to make sure we don't run out of fuel. Super softs will take us to the end. I hope we have the speed to get in front of Rosberg. Hopefully he comes in on the super softs. I think he will. Put super softs on, I should say. Take his softs off. I'll hit the apex good. This is my best two corners right here. As we come off the corner good. This is always, I'm scared I'm going to hit the wall right there. That's probably the most treacherous part of the racetrack, but you can gain so much speed if you're aggressive with it.
Shouldn't see any rain, but if a storm front does appear, then we'll
Okay, so apparently the rain should be done for the day, but he lies a lot. Jeff lies a lot. Who knows? It could start pouring buckets in 2 minutes with Jeff's weather predicting. So, you know how that goes. Trying to get all we can here. We got a decent gap over Alonso. Alonso is actually behind us, not Hamilton, so that's going to help us a lot. 9 laps to go. So here we are, coming in later in this lap, coming to the start-finish line, and I believe this is where we come out. This is going to be the story of where we come out. Rosberg pitted. Ricciardo is in the lead right now. He's on mediums. As we get past Massa, and here's Rosberg, and we pass him. We passed Rosberg through pit stop strategy. We had a better lap. We had better lap after. I guess the speed of putting on the super softs allowed us to pass him. He should have pitted a lot sooner than he did. He probably should have stayed on the same strategy as me, but we short pitted, got our super softs on, and was able to gap him. So now we got a decent lead over him. Still going to be tight though, as you see. About a second. He can use DRS, I believe. Let's see if he is within a second. I believe he is, so he will be catching us soon. But he's actually Oh, yes, he is. Actually, I have a bigger gap than I thought of him, so we should be fine. Here we go. 6 laps ago, he did end up catching us. Nico Rosberg is on my tail now. Tight racing. Hamilton's not far, waiting behind in case one of us slips up. They're on softs. I'm on super softs. So, get tight right there. So I should have the speed theoretically, because I don't know why they didn't take super softs. I guess they didn't think the tires could make it to the end. I got all I could out of it early in this run, though, so I will be falling off soon, as evidenced by them gaining on me. Rosberg is all over me now, as I'm trying to defend. Cannot hold them off. Get a good run through this corner right here. Good exit. Gonna come out right next to the wall. Almost hit the wall. They're gonna have a run on me down this straightaway. This is the other section where I said DRS should probably be enabled. I take aggressive move to the inside. They take the outside. Can I get through the corner? Good. It's gonna be tight as I cross them over. I cross over Rosberg. What a move right there. That was some intense racing. And we almost make contact, but we're all right now. Hamilton is jumping on the neck of Rosberg as he falls back. And we got a decent lead, a little bit of breathing room now as I hope they can fight it out, as I can maybe walk the dog here a little bit. Get a good entry through here coming out. Get a good exit for this straightaway. As here we go, coming to lap 24.
Okay, distance to teammate 30.6.
Obviously, Grosjean not having as great of a race as we are. We got a little bit more speed. In case you were wondering, by the way, this is on, I believe it's hard difficulty, so it's not the most difficult one, but it's not like I have it on easy or anything. I was surprised I had this much speed with the Haas, to be honest with you. And here we go, later in, they're back on us again. My super softs are starting to fall off. 25 laps in, 5 laps to go, and Hamilton gets around me, and then Rosberg gets around me, but I hold him tight. We make contact.
Seeing minor damage to the front wing. Be easy on the car till we get it repaired. We don't want to risk making
We get front wing damage
switching to an alternate strategy.
as we throw it deep on Hamilton anyway, and we get around him. We have front wing damage. It's going to hurt our downforce, but it doesn't matter as we have a yellow flag right there in this sector. Something happened. Now it's only 3 laps to go. So our tires are falling off. We have front wing damage, and our engine is actually feeling down as Hamilton gets around us. Our engine is actually not performing at optimal optimal performance, as Jeff said. 22 laps to go now. As I want to get this win. I'm working hard on Hamilton, but right now my tires are falling off. I don't have the downforce I want. It's going to be tough. Rosberg is also all over me, so I had no room to slip up. This is where that super soft strategy kind of not playing into my favor, as I got good laps after I put them on, but now obviously them with the soft, their tires are degrading slower than mine, so obviously they're going to have a little bit more speed at this point in the run, and as we almost go off, but we keep up our speed. That's a green sector right there as we're coming half a second back of Hamilton now, but he is pulling away, especially down these straightaways, because our engine is not performing at optimal performance. Get a good run through this corner, though. Throw it in deep, and we somehow make it stick. That was tight, but now he's going to have the better run through this straightaway right here. So we're coming up. This is where I gain most of my speed. This is a good section of the track for me as I do it good there. Get through here, almost corner cutting. I get off into the grass, but I keep my foot in it. As that's something that they do need to fix. That was corner cutting. I'm not gonna lie, but I was getting all of it out of it as I could. Luckily I didn't get a corner cutting penalty. As you see now, the Red Bull is behind us. I think that was the Red Bull. Don't have time to look back again, however, as I'm working on Hamilton coming to the white flag. Rosberg is still on me tight if I slip up. Hamilton looks like he's got a decent lead over me. Doesn't look like I'm going to be able to catch him, but we got 1 lap to go to find out. I'm going to give it all I can. Second's the first loser. I'm not going to give up for second. Here we go. Get a good apex right there. Get a good run off of this corner as we come into the DRS zone. We get a run. Can we make something with it? Can we throw it in? As we do, Hamilton breaks early out. Throw it in deep. It turns. I come out. And Hamilton pretty much doesn't fight back at all. That was not expected from Hamilton. I thought he was going to hold that position, hold it on for dear life. As I guess he thought I may have overshot the corner as they're coming back hard now. Now it's a 4-car race for the lead here in Australia. A really thrilling race as we turning it to mix 2, as the engineer said. Jeff said, don't think we have to, so I'm actually going to keep it for a while. But here we go, coming up. Trying to get all of it out of us as I can still, as much as the car is possible. Hamilton and Rosberg still close only. It's a thrilling race here in Australia, the season opener for the Career Mode Series. Get a good corner right through there. That's my bread and butter corner. As we come down, it looks like I might be able to hold it off. Does Hamilton have something down into the big braking corner? No, he does not. He doesn't try anything. He's got one more good chance at passing. Can he do it? Not in this corner, but in the next corner. Can he outbrake me? They're all right on me. Basically, as we throw it in a little bit deep, we overshoot. But it looks like we're going to get a good exit. And we're going to come out victorious. Let's celebrate a little bit early. Almost cost me the race, but Hamilton about able to get around it. And we get the win in our season opening Career Mode race. What a race. Thrilling stuff the last couple laps. Basically a 4-car race. I mean, what can I say? Just thrilling race, all around fun. If we look at the celebration here, hopping off the car, let's listen.
Just what set them apart from the competition here?
The difference was clearly in the strategy. You could tell they'd done a lot of work on the pit wall to really optimise each stint and get the most out of the tyres. And it highlights just how much of a team sport this really is. But credit to the driver as well, though. There's no good having a well-oiled machine behind the scenes without a talented hand on the wheel, of course.
Our drivers are making their
As
way
we're on the
out
podium,
for
and what they said was
celebration.
actually correct.
And it's
I don't know if
nothing
that's just the
picking
generic
up
thing
the
that they
winner's
say
trophy.
after a race win, but
Congratulations to the entire
we
team
went with the
for
super
putting up
softs, and that ended up being the strategy that won us the race. We were able to, after our pit stop, get out in front of Rosberg, and to be honest, if I did not get in front of Rosberg as we spray the champagne after that pit stop, I don't think I would have been able to pass him under, normal green flag racing conditions. So that ended up did be the thing that ended up winning us the race. Those super softs got us around them, and obviously Hamilton made a move later, but we were able to come back, fight back strong. But yeah, I mean, the team really did win me that race with the super soft strategy. Obviously, I had to turn into that strategy and commit to it, but I would have never thought about going to super softs with 9 laps and a 50% race that ends up being 18 laps. So that's a long time to stretch out those super softs, but ended up being good. We got the win in our first Career Mode race. If you guys liked what you saw, remember to like, comment, subscribe. Remember, Mondays and Sundays will be the upload dates, and any other day in between that I feel like it. So everybody, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.